No light. Hang on. Boom. Good morning, 7:17. 7 a.m. wake up on a Sunday, guys. It's the next day. Yesterday I didn't get up to any more work stuff. I just had a family day, which was really, really nice, but didn't bring you guys along because that was just personal stuff. And today we're back at it. It's probably not going to be the most productive day either, but we're starting it off with a banger. I organized an 8 a.m. run for this Sunday because I'm going to have a busy day and I can't do my usual 5 p.m. run. So I'm quite regretting having done this because I didn't get to bed until almost 1 yesterday, so I didn't really get much sleep, but we've got to get it done and we don't miss commitments. So Get to Work Run Club going on today on the Qashqai seawall at 8 a.m. and I'm all hooded up, but the temperature has actually gone up significantly because I think it's going to rain. Yesterday it was below 10 degrees. It was about, I don't know, 7 or something. Now it's feeling actually fine. It feels like it's 12, 13, something like that. So not too bad. Not too bad. Plan for this morning is to survive. Okay guys, I've just parked the car and I'm just running to the boardwalk because I think this is one of the greatest sunrises I've ever seen, and I wanted to continue to see it and hopefully show you a little bit. Look at that. Guys, this is absolutely magnificent, and the colors were even more intense a few minutes ago, and obviously on camera it's not quite the same, but can you imagine running along with this view? Sunrises here are always amazing. Sunsets on the other side are equally amazing. Guys, it's truly a blessing to live in this incredible paradise. And trust me when I say I'm grateful every single day. Almost every single day when I'm walking Piggy, I look up in the sky and I think, how is it possible to have this incredible creation? And I thank God every single day for allowing me to live in this incredible world. And I really think that having such a positive attitude makes a huge difference in one's mindset in life. Really, really good. Try and be more positive, try and be more appreciative, and you'll see just how incredible life can be. This was a bit of a fiasco. No one showed up, unfortunately, and
lap 1, 6:47.
I thought about not running, but a friend of mine said he'd join me in Saint-Jouin, so I'm just running over there, and then he'll run all the way back with me. It happens, these things. A bunch of people show interest and they say they'll come, but then for some reason or another they don't, and it's also especially hard so early in the morning. Most people in Portugal are not very early risers, so a run at 8 a.m. on a Sunday is not the easiest thing for them to do. So it is what it is. Just keep on organizing the runs, build consistency, spread the message, and the group will slowly gain traction. Anyway, now time to get on to Saint-Jouin because it's cold. Let's go. It's a rainy one. It's a rainy one, guys. So, as I told you, no one showed up, but a friend of mine had slept in, and so I caught up with him at midpoint, and then we ran half the course together, so around 2.5, 2.7k, something like that, which was great. It's great to catch up. It's great to have some company on the run. Always makes it easier. Then I went for some breakfast, as you saw, and now I'm ready to go and hit the gym. Had a little bit of fuel between these two exercise spots, and that should get me set to have a proper workout. Today's workout is going to be arm focused. So we start off with biceps and triceps, and then I do one exercise for back, one for chest, and I'm missing something, and side delts usually. So just a full upper workout essentially, with focusing on the arms, just because we start the workout with arms to make sure that we have the most gas when we're working the arms, because that's my focus right now. Get these spaghetti arms to a decent, respectable size. So that's what we're doing. Feeling good. I wish I could have slept slightly more, but it is what it is. And the truth is, if you commit to something, you better do it. So I said that I was going to run. I said that I was going to be at that starting point on Instagram for people to meet up, and usually they do come. So there was literally no chance of me not being there. Now, I ended up sleeping about 6 hours because of that. Was that ideal? Am I going to get the best performance gains? Am I going to get the best workouts out of this? No. But unfortunately, we can't always do everything the optimal way, and sometimes we just need to get things done and do it the optimal way for your conscience and for your commitment. So I couldn't fail. I said I was going to be there, I was there. I said I was going to run, I ran. I said I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the gym. Now, hopefully after this, I'll have a little bit of time where I can finish uploading a YouTube video, which I need to finish, but I also am able to rest a little bit. I'm hoping for a 2-hour nap or something. So if that happens, that should get me through the rest of the day very well. It's not the perfect recovery, but it's going to be definitely better than 6 hours sleep. Right now, enough chit chat. Let's get to the gym and get some kilos in. Gym's only been open for half an hour, but it's absolutely empty. No one wants to train on a Sunday morning. Okay, here we go, guys. So I did that trap 3 raise, V raise, just to warm up. And I want to make sure that my shoulders are healthy. And now it's time to get into some arms. This is my second warm-up set. Then I'm going to jump into some heavier weight. This is the exercise that I've been doing on one of my 3 bicep days ever since I've started this YouTube series. And I'm still stuck at the same weight, but it's feeling slightly easier, and that's what we want to see happen. Also, unfortunately, my workouts haven't been always as consistent as I was like in terms of the distribution throughout the week, the schedules, and I've just had to switch up things at times, which also just doesn't allow you to progress as much as would be ideal, but it is what it is, and we just have to deal with real life, which is full of unforeseen circumstances. So let's get into this first set and get these biceps pumping. Okay, not perfect, but 8.5 reps with 6 hours sleep and a run before. I'll take it, guys. If conditions were ideal, I think I would have got that 9th rep, maybe even 9.5. So I don't know, I'm happy with that. Gonna bang out 3 more sets of this, then move on to triceps. Okay, exercise number 2, banging out some triceps. Now, this is an exercise I've never had in my rotation because this machine just came in about a month ago. And my elbows generally don't feel very well doing dips, but if I take it slow and just progress the weight slowly, I believe that my body should get used to this movement pattern without any risk of injury, and it's such a good movement. If you get it really stable like you can in this machine, you can really push some load onto the triceps, and my triceps do need to grow. So let's take this slow. This is actually going to be a working set. I'm going to do 4 sets with relatively low weight, very sub-maximal, maybe an RPE 6 or 7. And then see how this feels next week when I do it again. But even with little weight, the pump is there. And this works more of the Actually, it works the tricep a whole lot. Even though I don't get it past 90, the range of motion is decent, and the load from the midpoint up until the lockout, the full extension, is pretty good. As I'm going to be doing this sub-maximally, you also don't need too much of a rest. Maybe 60 seconds will do, so we can bang these out pretty quickly. People are still pretty surprised when they see someone filming in the gym, especially with a camera. We do see a lot of tripods with phones, especially in this gym, but with a camera, full-on camera, it's not very usual, much less with a microphone, but we're here to disrupt, guys. Gets the people going, if you know what I mean. Set 2, let's go. I feel like I've got one shoulder going much higher than the other, because I saw a recording of mine the other day doing dumbbell laterals, and that's what was happening. I'm very asymmetrical, probably because of that pain that I have in my left shoulder. Ooh. Guys, I'm not going anywhere to failure, but I'm feeling my tricep really pumped, and that pump pain, you know. It's a nice feeling. Right, gonna bang out 2 more of these and catch up with you in the next exercise. And once again, it's just so good to see the gyms investing in new equipment and just keeping it pushing, improving for their customers. Good to see. Okay, so I think I've been able to adjust the settings to reduce the blurriness. Main part of the arms workout is done, though I think I might still test out this new forearms machine, grip strength specifically. Now moving on to chest, I'm not sure if I've filmed this before, but this is a really interesting super incline hammer strength machine. Really enjoying it lately. Not too hard on the shoulder joint either, so pretty nice. Gonna do 4 sets here, see how it feels, and keep it pushing. So let's get going. Already been going for 34 minutes, only done 2 exercises and one warm-up, so we're getting on a little bit. Maybe I'm resting a little bit too much, but let's go. Whew, that's hard. You really feel a consistent profile of strength, of resistance throughout the movement, which is really good. Since it's converging, it's actually really hard at the bottom, and then it's still hard at the top, but not too hard. So very balanced profile. Love this machine. It would be nice if it could start just slightly further up so that I don't have to go as much back with my shoulder, but still pretty decent. Don't feel the shoulder too much during the movement. It's good to get a nice pump in the upper chest. Let's keep going. Okay, so I just put the straps on the bar and I realized I hadn't started the recording. Unfortunately, there's no voice come on, so I had to restrap. Right, let's go. First and only exercise for back. Might just hang here for a little while. Right, shooting for 8 reps, ideally a little bit more. Let's see how that goes, if we're feeling strong. Eight and a little bit it is. Gonna adjust the weight slightly to adjust my level of fatigue, and gonna pump out, I think, 3 more sets here. I only did 3 sets for chest, but I think I'm gonna do 4 for back because it's definitely one of my weak points. Then 1 forearm exercise and 1 side delt exercise. We're done. Enough exercise for today. Need to go and do some editing and hopefully some sleeping as well. Second to last exercise here. This one should be pretty quick. Small muscle, so not much recovery time. A little warm-up set and let's get going. I wasn't training the side delts as much for a while, and now I've been training them 2 to 3 times per week. And I think it's been making a difference. I think my shoulders are looking wider. Of course, I'm pairing this with being in a caloric surplus, so feeling really strong and enjoying the gains and the aesthetic changes. because after all, that's one of the big components of going to the gym, enjoying it. Okay, getting close to 1 hour workout, which is normal for an upper body session. Also, I was doing dumbbell lateral raises only for a long time, and since I've switched to doing cable and machine laterals, sometimes I've also felt that I can push past my previous limitation, and now I'm getting more comfortable with the 10 kilo dumbbells for dumbbell lateral raises. And previously I was a bit stuck at the 8 kilo mark, so I don't know, training with different implements just helped me get a better foundation of strength in the side delts. That is it, guys. 2 more sets and we'll move on to the last exercise to train the grip. Now it is the last exercise. I feel like this gym session has been going on forever, but it's only 1 hour and 3 minutes. Isn't this a fun little contraption? I'd only seen this machine in 2 gyms in the UK and I tested it out a little bit, but essentially this is a grip strength exercise, and there's not really much of a way to train your grip other than doing sports such as rock climbing, bouldering, jiu-jitsu, that sort of thing. So this is just a fun little way to accessorize that if you're not doing those sports, and even to complement those sports. Funnily enough, do you know that one main correlation between life expectancy and something else is grip strength? Apparently, the more grip strength you have, the more likely you are to live longer. I think that's just because people with better grip strength are just more healthy and active people. But always interesting, so why not get my grip stronger? It's going to benefit me absolutely everywhere. That's actually still feeling all right, so I'm going to add another 10 kilo plate here. Now, it is a little bit awkward to do this exercise, I'm not going to lie, because you don't actually get just a solid anchor. Your hands move up and down slightly on the top of the bar. You don't just anchor your thumbs here and then just move this. You actually need to move up and down. So it is a little bit awkward, but fun nonetheless. Okay, that's interesting. Now 3. 11. 12. Nice. I think my forearms are going to be pretty shot tomorrow. And I was saying, there's not a way to strengthen your grip without doing sports or this, but that's not really true, is it? Because if you actually do some manual labor in your life, you'll see. A few weeks ago I had to go and plant a tree because we bought a real Christmas tree this year, and we didn't want to just let it die, so we planted it at the place where Joanna's mum teaches horse riding. It's a really nice farm ranch horse riding place, I don't know. Well, I had to dig the hole and the ground was pretty tough, so I was there with not a pickaxe, but it's called a trowel, I think, chucking the trowel at the ground, then digging the hole. And guys, you will not imagine how sore my hand was the next day. All of this soft computer life, yeah, that's not the way to get your body healthy and strong. All of this manual labor is the way to go. So agriculture, carpentry, stonemasonry, all that sort of thing, that's what kept people healthy. That's why people in the countryside live longer. Anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get set number 2. 10, same way, not bad. If I get 8 on this last one, that will be pretty good. Actually, no, second to last, I'll do 4 sets here. One tricky thing is also the slippery hand, so it might be interesting to get that rock climbing chalk here to get a better grip. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys later, bang out these last 2 sets, and get home and get showered. GM on a rainy Tuesday. At least it's not very cold anymore. Since the rain came, the temperature went up about 6 degrees or something. How's everyone doing? I hope you're enjoying this series, and I've got a message today to start the video off. Perfection is utopic, so strive for perfection, but accept just getting the job done. If you look at my previous 2 or 3 videos, you'll see that the focus was off. I was always blurry, and there was some part of the shot focused for some reason because I had the settings wrong. The screen recordings were out of sync, unfortunately, because I had to re-record them and then it wasn't quite right with what I was saying. But I put the video out anyway. Is it perfect? No. Does it still have good content? I think so, yes. And so I think it was much more important, both for my audience and for me, to just get the content out there than for the content to be perfect. Now, does that mean that you should just accept mediocrity and not try to improve? No, not at all. I think you should always be striving to improve in anything that you can. But there is always a balance between getting the job done and getting the job perfect. So that's the message to start the day off with. I'll see you in a little bit as we hop into the beginning of the workday. Let's go. We're in focus, finally. Okay, that was really, really frustrating watching that footage, but as I told you, getting it done over perfection. Right. So I've got my morning hydration here, my cup of tea. And today, the first thing that I need to do is actually get that pitch that I told you about for the real estate agent into a pretty format, essentially. So we're gonna hop back into Canva and see if we can get it done with relative quickness. Now let me just get this screen recording going, because the last time the tool was acting up, so I'm just going to restart the tool and make sure that everything is on the right track. All right, okay. Okay, all right, so let's have a look at these templates. Biggie. I think I like this. Thing is, I'm not going to have a picture to match that, so maybe we need something more like this. Because I like that because of the purple vibes, but I don't have purple vibes to go along. I actually have a template that I did. I think I might be able to. Yeah, I could. Maybe I can use this. Okay. So this is the template that I used to pitch to a hotel, to Farol Hotel. I think it turned out pretty nice. I made a lot of adjustments to the template, but this was the color scheme and everything. And for example, this blue layover over the picture, this is theirs. So I actually think, yeah, this is decent. All right, okay. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate this project, copy, where is it? Why is there not an option? Make a copy. I'm blind. Right. Copy of blue and grey, and we're going to put real estate agent pitch. There we go. Right. Yeah, I would like to edit the text. Why is that not letting me edit the text? What? Is that a picture? Ah, right. That's the picture of the hotel font. Right. Okay. So let me just look up the name of the real estate agent because I want to make sure that I get the details right. So let's add a text box here. Okay, now let's have a look at these fonts. Laura Poppins Light. I like that. Easy, clean. Yes, I like that. Just going to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, Sylvia Ferrage. This says budget for promotional video, and I'm going to say budget for social para pacote sociais. So budget for social media package, essentially. Here's our company logo. Let me just do something here. Is that in the middle? Yeah, that's in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Right. I might change that background to something else. We'll see. Actually, I might not even have this slide. Yeah, I might delete that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is write the ideas that I have, but make a note that the content can be adjusted according to her preference. But I just want to give her a foundation of what she's going to get with a certain price, essentially, to see if she wants to move, to see if she wants to start working with us or not. Right. I wonder if I can replace this with a picture from Lobsch, because he made some nice shots. He did some nice shots. No. Can I? Oh yeah, you can't do the replace thing here, I think. We can do it like that, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Canva is amazing. I'll say it many, many times. Okay, move that over here. Need to delete that. Okay, that's fine. But where's that text box? Why is this so... Okay. Okay. Ah, that's much better. And now we just need to send these over there. I wonder if that's how you write carousel. Yep. Carousel. Dois testemunho. Kit de fotografias profissionais, so professional picture kit. This is a little bit relative, a little bit vague. What shall I put? 5 pictures? 5 pictures, yeah. Let's just try and make that more or less similar. No, that's more than we need. Okay, that's right, and that could just go up slightly. Yeah. Okay. We can delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. And we're going to charge very little. 200 euros for this is practically free. So maybe we shouldn't be offering 200. 4 reels, 8 carousel posts. and one photography kit. This is tricky, because on the one hand, I only want to do this job if it makes sense. On the other hand, doing any job is worthwhile. But this is going to be a lot of work. I think 200 is pretty low. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 250, which is already pretty cheap. And this I'm going to delete because we don't have packages. But actually, let me just go back and add that. So the note that I've added here is that the themes of the content are merely suggestive, and obviously they can be adjusted according to what the client believes would be more beneficial for them. So, that would be good. No, 250. Okay, now we delete all of that. And now here's the tricky part, because I didn't want to waste a lot of time adding portfolio. Let's see if that's good. It might be interesting to leave some examples with the links, because this is all hyperlinking to either Instagram or, no, I think it's all hyperlinking to our website. But it would be interesting to give some examples of pictures, because that's one of the most important things. So let me just have a look at projects here, because I did do a pitch recently for pictures. Right, so let's open that in a different window. Right. Okay, so let's do an example of this. Copy and paste some of those. Video examples. Okay, so this we don't need. We can delete that one. Banner for website, reel, TikTok, short. Yeah, we can leave these, I think. So now it's going to be trying to adjust this to have more or less the same space between everything. Is that more or less the same? I think it looks more or less the same. Banner for website, video promotional, okay. Reel, TikTok, short. That's all fine. Now how do we do that? Okay. That's huge. Where's the middle? There we go. Oof, I'm not sure that looks good. Okay, let's reduce the size of this to 90.6. And here the same, just so it's cohesive. Boom, 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 boom. Right, 90.6, cool. And now we need to come over here and copy some pictures. I like these two. Nope, wait. Just delete that crap as well. What could make sense here? Maybe, I don't know. Because it's a real estate agent, and in principle they want pictures of them, but potentially they want pictures of the houses as well, but I don't think so, because they have people at their real estate agency that takes care of that, So maybe it would make sense to just use subject pictures. Let me see if I have any other subject pictures here that are good. These are all pictures taken by my business partner as well. It was not me. I'm not the picture guy. Okay, this is a good one, but I didn't want to use the same guy twice. Maybe that? No, we don't want to use the guy twice. Okay, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. I'm wondering how I can frame this artistically. As you can see, I'm no design expert, so I'm just trying to... Okay, maybe we'll just align them all. Like that. This needs to be just a smidge. There we go, cropped. And now we have the pictures all. Does that look better than having it like... No, okay, maybe that looks better. Let me just make sure that it's aligned. Yeah, nice. It's not aligned there though. Not aligned here either. But that should be dead center. Okay, so why is that dead center and these are not aligned? Ah, because that picture's wider. Okay, so that's what we want. We don't want this picture in the center. Okay, I think that's decent. Maybe I can link Instagram. Okay, yeah, let's use that and we'll write. That's not what I wanted. That's the annoying thing about Canva sometimes, is that you just grab the wrong thing and mess up the whole layout. Okay, that's right. Now I'm going to hyperlink this, just going to make it a little bit smaller, and hyperlink the Instagram. I think that actually looks decent. Maybe some design expert will look at this and say that it's total crap, but I'm doing the best I can with the knowledge that I have. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for choosing Moody Media Company. Boom. So this is definitely going to be a challenge, but the thing is, if we get started in this realm and just do social media management, maybe they'll have other referrals, maybe other people will be interested, but I do think that I'll need to be choosing a different... I might be creating a completely separate company for this work, because I don't want to be advertising this on my main website. Look at this. Here's my website. That's what we wanted. Moody Media Company. Does that link to the homepage? Yes, it does. Look at my website. Shut up, I accept the cookies. Absolutely incredible. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's very clean. Quote, social media websites, events, then we've got the form, submit, services, get in touch, services. Websites, events, okay, vision, boom, portfolio. I think this is very nice. I think this is great. On the phone, it's not as nice, but I think this works really well. Now, why that's stopping, I don't know. Okay, so the point being is that I don't want to mix just random video services with my hotel business. I want that to be very niche focused. I don't know, I just think it works better to just zero down on one niche. That will be better for all the promo, all communication, and it's not going to be messy, which is what I'm afraid of. So let's export this. Thank you for choosing Moody Media Company. Download PDF standard, all pages, boom. Sounds great. And now we can go to operations at Moody Media Company and get this sorted. So I'll check back in with you in a little bit as soon as I have the email sent out. Okay, so let's look at this email. So I just asked how everything is going. Please find the proposal attached. And then I mentioned that the themes themselves could be adjusted and vary over time, because the goal of this is to be a partnership throughout time, a monthly retainer. They are only suggestions based on the research that I did of other real estate pages. If you need anything, let me know. Speak soon. So that is it. I'm very happy with that. Let's stop this screen recording now. It's processing. Right, okay. The screen recording worked. Thank goodness. That is about it for now. I'm going to post on social media because I haven't done a GM post today. So if you want to follow along with that, let us do it. I need to post on my Run Club page. So here we go. Get to work, Run Club. And the weather has been a little bit stormy, so sometimes I like to put just a picture of Cascais, and I've got these stormier pictures. This one isn't necessarily stormy, and I can see the clouds are clearing a little bit, so I'll stick a GM runners with a little bolts for energy, because that's the vibe. GM runners, location, and we'll put a little song. Getting southbound again. Okay, I like that. Oh, shut up. Otherwise, we'll get flagged. And that is it. Just a nice GM post. There we go. Need to wait for that to load up, which is annoying. How much reach? That's not bad reach, actually. 71. Who's missing those sunny days for running? This I did yesterday because it was chucking it down, so I thought it was appropriate to just get everyone in their fields and missing the vibes. My reels are actually performing decently well. This last one was 1,876. The main reel that I did, which got me a lot of followers and reach, was 4,000 views. I'm really, really happy with that. Look at that. Views have improved. Well, accounts reach have improved 176% in the last 30 days, so that's really, really good. Just need to keep it pushing and need to create more content, which honestly has been one of the biggest struggles with this page. And then we're just going to go to Moody Media Company, leave a few posts. This town is incredible. Got a lot of Switzerland pages, so I actually might chuck that on the story, because we want to share other content creators' videos. And this also helps pages that I share see my profile. As you can see, I shared Carlton St. Moritz's video and they saw my story. So if I have good content on my page, potentially they will like it and give us a follow. That's happened a few times, so going to keep trying that strategy. Now, the views, as you can see here, are relatively consistent, relatively low. The best one was one that I did in partnership with the Casavella Hotel. That one worked really, really well. And I'm probably going to do another post on this page later on, so I'll bring you along that process. Now it's time to get into my 9 to 5, and I shall see you later at lunchtime for a nice workout. All right, people, it is time. Lunchtime, which means it's time for a workout. Doing arms, hamstrings, and I arrived to this sad conclusion, which is I've always had very skinny calves, but ever since I started running around a year ago, I started training them less and less, just because your calves get really sore when you're running, and if you've just trained them or you're sore from the gym, it feels really awkward to run. So I just stopped training them as much. And I can't. My calves are absolutely ridiculous, and it looks like they're even smaller than they used to be. So I need to get back to training calves, and that's one of the things that I'm going to try and do here today, even though it's not going to be perfect because we don't exactly have a platform for elevation where we can get a nice stretch in the calves. But we will do what we can, at least to get some blood flow here. So a little bit of arms, a little bit of hamstrings, and hopefully a little bit of calves as well. Sipping on my pre-workout at the moment. Hopefully this will give me a little bit of energy. This is C4 by Cellucor. Now, do I usually feel a lot of difference with pre-workouts and caffeine in general? No, but I am pretty sleepy today and my head is a little bit drowsy, so hopefully this caffeine will give me a little bit of focus. That's what studies show, that's what caffeine is meant to do. So might as well take advantage of it since we have it. I also fill the shaker quite a bit with a lot of water. I don't mix the pre-workout with just a little bit, so that I also get a lot of hydration pre-workout. Or intra-workout, because we're gonna keep on sipping this as we get started. So, you've already seen this workout before. It's a lengthen-based workout. Going to start with the triceps, with the tricep push down here. Then we're going to do the Hercules curl, as I like to call it. And we're also going to do a little bit of side delts, obviously. And then we'll do hamstring curls, which we didn't do in the last video, if I'm not mistaken. So give me just a sec to clear this up. That's the setup we need. So I'm going to step back to make sure that when I extend my arms, the cable is at approximately 90 degrees with my arm. There we go. Nice. I can already feel the triceps getting a nice contraction here. Okay, I'm going to slap on a little bit more weight and we will get the first set going. Okay, moving on to biceps. And just a quick tip, if you've got stuff you want to listen to that isn't necessarily productive, like interviews, podcasts, press conferences, all that sort of thing, try and do that while you work out. Especially if you're doing something that you don't love, like running, for example. I'm not a big fan of running, so if I have to run by myself, having something that's going to distract me is really going to help the run get by. Joanna wants to come through and put the vacuum cleaner down. For example, now I'm working out and I'm listening to Trump's press conference, which frankly, it doesn't really add anything to my life, but I'm interested in it. So I don't really have an excuse to listen to this when I should be doing something else, like trying to make money. So I'll listen to this sort of thing, or for example, Mel Gibson on Joe Rogan the other day. I listen to that stuff while I'm walking the dog, while I'm working out, while I'm running, all this sort of thing where essentially I'm not taking away any of the time that I could be doing something really productive. Because don't mistake yourself, constantly hearing stuff, reading the news, scrolling Twitter, all this sort of thing, that's not being productive. Don't fool yourself. Being productive is taking action. There's no way around it. Right, enough ranting, let's get on to biceps. That would be good. Forgot to add weight. Now we go for real, the real deal. Okay, that was exceptionally harder than the last time. And I think it's because I've got 2 extra kilos on there that I didn't realize. So this is my new weight now. So working to get 10 reps here instead of the 8 not perfect reps that I just got. Woo, that was rough. That was no fun at all. But it's good. Actually got more reps than I would have expected with 2 kilos more. Anyway, keep it pushing. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. 3 sets to go. I wonder if you're ready for this little number. So this is a great exercise if you've got a bad leg extension at your gym and you want an alternative. Not leg extension, sorry, leg curl. And it's a bit of an annoyance to set up, but it really allows you to get the work done. And training your hamstrings is super, super important. So don't neglect them even if you don't have the best equipment. Here we go. Single leg cable leg curl. All you need additionally beyond a bench and a pulley is to have these ankle cuffs, which are usually used for cable kickbacks and that sort of thing. These are really cheap. You can get them for under 10 euros in Decathlon or Amazon, anything like that, any sports store. So this is a great way to train hamstrings at home. At least hamstrings isolated and not doing a form of Romanian deadlift, for example. So the annoying part is having to do one leg at a time and having to switch the cuff from side to side. Also, if you're doing these at home, I would recommend taking your socks off because the Velcro here will mess up your socks. If you're doing it at the gym, try and take some short socks so that you don't mess them up, because nowadays socks are bloody expensive, so you want to preserve them. Just gonna adjust the tripod, and while we rest here, we are going to superset this with dumbbell lateral raises. Can't really see if I'm symmetrical because the camera screen is too far away. Hopefully I'm getting better. Whew. Nice. Got to keep it pushing. See you in a little bit. Now it's time for the last exercise. You might not see my full body because I don't have a lens that would capture this, but I'm just going to do some calves with this light inclination here and one dumbbell holding some weight. I'm going to try and do a 2-second hold at the top, peak contraction, and I don't know, maybe rep out 4 sets of 12 here or something. Nice. So this is going to be, let me see if I can catch up with you like this. Do I look cool in this pose? Right, so going to start doing calves again much more frequently. Doing them at home will not be ideal, but maybe I'll keep this exercise in the rotation. I think tomorrow I'll be going to the gym and I'm probably going to do seated calf raise there tomorrow, which will work more of the soleus. And then most likely on Saturday, I'll do calves again, and that will be, for example, a leg press calf raise, which will be more focused on the gastroc than the soleus. So that will give me a calf frequency of every 2 or every 3 days, which should be good because the calves do handle a lot of stress throughout the day. We're always working our calves because of walking, so they can tolerate a lot of volume, and my calves are tiny, so they do need to be thrashed. Now, I'm just curious to see what impact that is going to have on running. Anyway, I'm gonna bang out 3 more sets here and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Right people, I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do, which is run right after my gym workout, my strength workout. And the reason for this is I only need to do a short run because I just need to get time on feet frequently. So I'm just gonna do a nice, easy 20-minute jog, maybe 6:30 kilometers per minute pace. And let's see how it goes. It's getting pretty windy, but it is warm. So it's going to be a nice, productive and active lunchtime break. Let's get to it. Let's go. 3 minutes to go. Feeling fresh. Okay, so I'm back from my run and I thought that I would show you something related to running. Now, hopefully we can see this as appropriate. Right, so I got these New Balances, which are the More Trail V3s, because they just look really, really cool and they've got this huge stack. And one of the things that I've struggled with when running is pain from impact. So I've had knee issues, I've had hamstring issues, and most recently I've been having soleus issues, so the back part of your lower leg, which is really, really annoying. So I bought these, and they're trail shoes. Look at those lugs. Vibram outsole, so really, really cool. I like the aesthetics of them, and I thought that they would be great in terms of stack. And I got them secondhand for, I think, 70 euros, something like that. They were almost brand new. They had one run in them, so that was absolutely incredible. So I love them, and they were recently the only shoes in which I was feeling comfortable running. All the other ones were feeling a bit too low stack and just not providing the necessary impact absorption. So this is what I've been running to, but in order to, first of all, not run in trail shoes on the road all the time and to not run these into the ground too quickly, also because I like them aesthetically, so I like walking around in them as well, I got the non-trail version, which is the More, the More V4. So essentially it's the same sole, the same upper. Sorry, very unprofessional. I got a call during recording time, and hopefully this is visible. So these are the More V4s, and the sole is exactly the same as the trail shoes. The upper is similar but not adapted for trail, so it's got less of a toe box and all that sort of thing. And so these don't have the lugs on the bottom, they don't have the Vibram outsole, and they're just a road running shoe. And the impact absorption on these is really, really good. Exactly the same as on those. It's got this Fresh Foam X, super, super comfortable. I got these for 25 euros off Vinted, also used, practically brand new. I think they also had about one run in them. You can see there's barely any wear and tear here on the back of the shoe, practically new. And even if they weren't, for 25 euros, that was incredible. So this has been a really, really big part of my running, is just exploring the right shoes that are going to allow me to spend more time on feet and increase the running frequency, which is so, so important to, well, get better at running, essentially, and be able to run faster and longer distances. So just thought I'd share this with you. 100% recommend this model. I think New Balance is a really, really good brand with excellent quality. Now, it is pretty expensive, but you can find sales, you can find secondhand shoes, and I couldn't recommend this anymore. Now it's time to get back to my 9-to-5 job. I will see you later on. Boom. Okay, people. It's now the end of a really, really productive workday. My 9-to-5 went amazing. And I think it's time to do another post on my videography page, because this page has been neglected, and having this YouTube channel is reminding me to be more active on it to make sure that we get some engagement and credibility and just build this page up. So let's get the screen recording going and take you along the process. Right, so let's look at the feed. The last post was related to this wine tasting event at Bicascais. Actually, no, right, I forgot about that. So it was about the LX51. It just had the champagne glasses, right? So we want to do something different. And on the right side here, we have the Bicascais Hotel. Here we have Casa Vela. Here we have LX51. So I think we're going to go back to this hotel, Orient 57 Housing, because I did a job for Fortaleza do Guincho, and I did want to post the reel that I made for them. However, they shared it very recently, so I don't want to be sharing it on my page now because they might not want to share it on their page again. However, if I share it in a month or something like that, they might be willing to accept my invitation as a collaborator and post it on their page again, and then I'll capitalize off of their followers as well. So let's have a look at the Moody Media Company folder and check what we could post next. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this one. Right, okay, let's go with this one. Shut up for a second. Now, you remember all the stuff we needed to do. Moody Media Company. And now I'm going to start by adding the keywords first so I don't mess around all the other settings on the screen, because that's always a pain. So let's try and drag that to the corner as far down as we can. Piggy, stop. Okay, so that's decent. So he wants attention, and we want to go to Canva and find that document. Right, audience 57 housing, amazing. And I just want to copy that, copy, and paste it on the other page. Okay, there we go. Paste, boom, right. So let's just fix that. Okay, that looks nice. It's annoying because the 57 isn't in the middle, and it should, but that's just the way it is. Now let me just check if Orient is correctly written, because it doesn't look like it is. Orient. Right, so I didn't even have it correctly spelt. That's a bit unprofessional, but it is what it is. So there we go. I'm going to save that, download, and we want a transparent background, and we do not want all pages, we just want current page, page 2. Let's go. Right. Okay, so now we'll add photo. There it is, beautiful. I actually want that to be right in the middle. Let me just check something here regarding the letter size, because this one was too small. I'm going to make them slightly bigger. I think that looks all right. I think it does. Right. Now, on to some other things. Cover. I usually don't create a cover specific for these reels for several reasons. One, because it's going to give me a lot of extra work. Two, because I don't take pictures, I just take videos, so I don't really have that stock, essentially. And three, because this just makes I think it's more organic to have the cover of the reel be something that's showing up in the video. So I don't love doing this, which is using shots which aren't mine, such as this. This is the drone shot I got from the internet, but it helps situate the video. It's close to the Marquês de Pombal roundabout in Lisbon. So this actually might be quite eye-catching for people who happen upon this video, so I think I'm going to go with that. Nice, right. Okay, now let's go into our trusty ChatGPT script and say, I need another one for for Oriente housing. How is it? Oriente 57 housing. Right, exactly. Wait a second. I think I did something wrong. This is not Orient housing. Oh, I was getting confused. So this is another LX51. Okay, scratch that. What a waste of time. Right, start again. This stuff happens, guys. Okay, so this one is... Wait a second. Ah, right, yep, I got confused with the sofa. I thought it was from the other house. Okay. Okay, there we go. Photo, boom. Now that is correct. Now we just need to adjust it, make sure it's in the middle. I want the big letters to be in the middle, not the whole block of text. Okay, there we go, that's nice. Now I need to add the bloody keywords in, which are going to... Okay, that's not it. they're going to screw everything up, I'm sure, but it is what it is. There we go. See if we can get away with that. Okay, yes, nice. Next, we want to select a cover. That's actually a good cover. Again, it's not a shot of mine, another stock footage shot that I got, drone footage of the Ponte Vasco da Gama. But that might be the money shot of this video. I don't love the colors of that one. That's actually nice. That's actually nice, and that's a shot of mine. I waited so much time to watch this bloody fountain explode. I think I was there holding the camera for like 8 minutes or something like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be the money shot, the one of the fountain. This is nice, but it's just not as eye-catching. Boom, that's also nice. Okay, we've got a lot to work with here. Let's try the fountain one. I like that one. Now, do we do it as it's beginning to erupt, or do we do it fully blowing? Okay, we'll go with that one. Fully blowing. Boom. And now, go back to ChatGPT. Make sure it sounds human, it shouldn't be detectably created by AI. I don't even know if detectably is a word. Yeah, it seems like it is. This is where comfort and design come together in the heart of Lisbon, tucked away in the vibrant Parque das Nações. Yeah, okay. How would you rank this for SEO? Rank this. Sometimes we need to push the robot. If we want to Lisbon and hotel videography. Okay, it's going to give me a really low score, and I'm going to ask it to make it a 10 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Okay. 10 out of 10. There we go. I always do this with my YouTube captions as well. Why does it feel the need to say all of this crap? I just want this. There we go. And now, once again, I'm going to tag the hotel, Oriente, and they're not going to do anything about it because it seems like they haven't been checking their social media. And style, boom. Okay, let's put a diamond there. I always use the same emojis here because there are not many emojis that transmit the brand feel that I want. I just want this clean, class, elegant. I'm going to use the location pin here. Not sure if it actually matches what I just said, but where is that location pin? There it is. Best attractions, city's best attractions. City's best attractions. Okay, let's try that. It's not my favorite emoji, but let's see. Wow, where the story of your Lisbon experience begins. Wow, I like that phrase. That's very glamorous. Right, boom. Deserves a starry emoji. The unique and irresistible. Boom. Let us help you. Great stuff. Link in our bio. Okay, let's try that. Hotel videography and elegance. Lisbon is too general. Lisbon videography. It's been shown that hashtags either don't make a difference at all, or if they do, you should just use 2 or 3 and very mid-tier hashtags. You shouldn't be using those extremely popular ones. Right, so let's use Parque das Nações because it's a little bit more specific than Lisbon, and it still should show up in the Lisbon hashtag. Post to Facebook, no. Upload, highest quality. Right. Okay, I think that's good. While we're at it, comment on another few posts. Okay, that was quick. Get it into our story. Add the keywords. And this is going to mess up the whole thing, I'm sure. No, it didn't. Oh, I'm getting a pro at this. Let's use the location. Parque das Nações. There we go. Send it to the background and use my freshly baked phrase. Nice. Okay. And now send it to a few people. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, send separately. I think it's decent. I think it's decent. Great shot. Great shot. I like that. Hotel Inglaterra Estoril. Haven't reached out to these, I think. I might need to send them a little pitch. Look at that bottle of limoncello. That looks amazing. Paradiso. What is this? Restaurant and Mountain Club by Badrot's Palace. This looks like an incredible vibe. Look at the quality of this feed. Incredible. I'm going to follow these guys. Okay. Magnificent. I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Hope this was a little productive social media session. This took 14 minutes. Quite a lot. Not ideal, but you need to get it done. Now, what am I off to next? I need to do some video editing for... Actually, not on this computer. I need to take advantage of Joanna's computer because I want to pitch to this hotel where I stayed in Porto. And essentially what I'm going to do is just get some reels going for them. I think I'm going to do about 4 reels and send them with a watermark and see if they want to buy them and hopefully work more in the future, because that would be ideal. First of all, I'd love to go there and stay for free. Again, it was a really, really nice hotel. And I would also love to get paid to do more videos for them, essentially. So let's get this cracking. I do need to try and install one tool here. Let me see if I can do that. To screen record, actually, that's my goal. Yes. We're downloading Zappy applications. There we go. That should get us set. Right, team, we are back and we now have Zappy installed to start a screen recording. Let's go. Do we want this with sound? Yes, we do. Okay. So, Final Cut, opening up the library. Let's go. You're probably going to hear Piggy snore a little bit, but that's just part of life. That way you really get a feeling of what it's like to be me in the trenches, trying to get some work done, and having this dog snore as your soundtrack to life. That's the vibe. Okay, the gebeeld. So, let me just give you a quick overview of what has already been done. Reel 1, I can't really do this with the sound because otherwise I will get copyrighted on YouTube, but there we go. Nice little shots. I'm happy with that. Just showing the hotel. And we do have this storytelling where we go from the entrance, the lobby, into the room. Joanna washing her hands, I'm using her as a hand model. Then we've got the room itself, blah, 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 a lot of details. All these are nice little things. Joanna touching the speaker, opening the window, showing the balcony and the view. Kitchen appliances, ending the day with some tea, closing out the video. So this is the first reel that I've done, which I'm happy with. And now we want to do something different, where I might actually try and get some stock drone footage of a Porto and just do a general video with different sections of the hotel and without the human element, because this one already had human element. And then we'll do a few others later on. What I like to do when I've got these projects where I've got a ton of footage and I want to do a lot of different videos with that footage is I create a master project and I just say timeline. And here I've got all the shots which I consider viable already cropped so that I have the exact parts that I want to use, or that are usable. Well, not the exact parts in case of long videos, for example. This could be used for a speed ramp, but this just makes it so much easier to just essentially drag and drop into different projects and not waste time selecting footage, which has been one of my biggest time wasters in the past. So let's just get this organized because I don't like to see all of this open. Create a new project, reel 2, and get started. So we want to make sure that we get a vertical video into the timeline first. Is that a vertical video? Yeah, because otherwise this will do the settings incorrectly. Now let's jump in here and scrub through a few shots. So I want to open with a shot of the river, of the Douro River. So maybe I can then transition into a shot that shows that this hotel is very close to the river, which could be one of these balcony shots, potentially. Also, I have this timeline organized between areas of the hotel, which was really helpful. That way I know where essentially on the timeline to look. That could work. That shot could work. Let me just check which one I used here, because I know I used one of them. I think I used one of them. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Okay. So I'm free to use whichever one I want. Okay, that's in slow-mo. We'll get that into the timeline. Also, I'm trying to get better at using these keyboard shortcuts because they just save so much time. Okay, so we show the terrace that's got a little view. So maybe we give another. That's not the right timeline. So maybe we show another little detail of the terrace. Do I have? I like this shot, but it doesn't necessarily show something pretty. It just has pretty light. Piggy over there, sitting like a slob as usual. And this one, on the other hand, doesn't show enough details of... okay, this is more like it. Okay, I think I'll use this one. Hope you're enjoying this creative session. Okay, so now we've shown the terrace. Maybe we can show the restaurant, I wonder. Because that's, I'm sure, is considered a main attraction. Maybe we'll show the lobby and then we'll show the breakfast. The lobby. The lobby's off to the bedroom. That's breakfast. Okay, now we have the lobby. What do we have for the lobby? I wonder if this one looks good. I like that last shot. Nice. I like that last shot. Okay, I'm gonna get. Let me just see if I can select a few more. Yeah, I might get these two. Or that one. I like that one as well. Okay, I'll get those two. Now, shortcut, just press down and you'll go to the next intersection. So press down to go to the end of the timeline. It gets these grey spaced out things. Just delete that. Zoom out. And now we go back. So we've shown the lobby. Now let's have a look at breakfast, which was before. Okay, so here we start. So I wanted to have maybe one of these shots of the breakfast area or the table, something like that, that would give just a general overview of the room, which I don't have many of, unfortunately, because the breakfast room is always full of people, which is one of the annoying things with doing this type of shot when you're a customer and not actually working for the hotel. Do I have any more of these later on? I think not. Okay. That was, yeah, that's just the gym and the spa. So this is what we have. Is that pretty though? Probably not. That's not a bad shot, even though the focus isn't as I wanted. Okay, so let's do that one. And let's have a look, see if we can find another one. That's nice. Maybe that one of the table. I enjoyed that one. This is also half decent. Is that anything good? No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. Yeah, no. I like the honey one. The fruit one, the fruit basket wasn't complete, which is annoying. I might like this one more. Where's that one of the table? That's the one, okay. Get that one. Get the honey one. And maybe this one? Oh crap. Okay, that and that, I think. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Now we've got breakfast. What else could we show? I think it'd be nice to just show the bedroom. So let's go. I wonder if this would be a better shot, just showing the bed. I like this shot because it's well focused. Yeah, we could do these two shots. That's actually decent. It shows two aspects of the room, which is great. We can now jump into other places of the hotel. What could we use? We could use another one of the balcony. No, I think we'll use this one. No, well, we'll see. So notice that I'm just getting some general shots. I'm not getting a lot of details. The only details I'm getting are for the breakfast, because I do have these more cinematic detailed shots, but I'm not going to use that in this video. The theme is just showing the hotel in a general plane, essentially. So none of this detail stuff. What is there to show more? The lobby we've done. This outside area is nice, so maybe we could show that. Maybe we could show that. Okay, we'll see how that looks. I'll actually import these two, that one and that one. And then it would be good to have some spa shots. Okay. Up. Let's see if anything else. I like those two. I like those three. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's try that. Huh. And I don't want to start the reel the same way because I like this opening shot, but I don't want to use it again. I think it would be repetitive, and I don't think I've got another one that's as good. Just double check. This is all related to the rooftop. That's related to the balcony. I think the outside shots are close to the lobby shots. Yeah, exactly. So that's the only one I got. Okay. Well, let's try and work with this. Let's try and work with this. Okay, I'll do some editing here with some music and I'll catch up with you when I have a bit of a final product set up. I hope you enjoyed this selection process and that this gives you some insights into how I go about this hotel videography stuff. And I will check it in a little bit. Late night check-in, walking Piggy to get done with the day and hop into bed. Tomorrow we've got a 7 a.m. rise, so we want to make sure that we get 8 hours or very close to that. It's been a really, really good day. A lot of stuff has happened. I've made a few contacts about potentially working with other real estate agents because I just randomly sent some videos from my Instagram page to some friends of mine. And one of them said, oh, this is really cool. My mom sells houses and this might be actually interesting for her. And she's got this network of real estate agents. So you never know, guys. Always preach your services to your inner circle because you never know. People are always looking for work. They're always looking to build, and sometimes you can just cross paths with the right people and you can help each other out. So don't feel afraid of speaking about what your projects are to the people closest to you, because sometimes it feels weird, but it shouldn't. Those are the people to whom you should open up the most. And I've got the reel almost finished. I can't show you it with music yet because I'll get flagged on YouTube, so hopefully it will be up on my Instagram soon, but in tomorrow's video I'll show you what I have up until this point. So stay tuned if you want to have a deeper look into these projects, these pitches that I'm trying to do to get clients, this essentially free work, just building portfolio. And thank you for watching this far. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you are strongly working on your projects as well. Don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts and opinions, let me know what you are working on, and of course, subscribe to the channel. That is it for today, guys. I will see you in the next one.